Hi guys, welcome back to Race 07 and the final round of the 1992 British Touring Car Championship. 14 rounds have already come and gone, and 6 months of racing as well. And it all comes down to this, a 5-way title fight at Silverstone Grand Prix circuit, with Tim Harvey leading the way with 128 points, Steve Soper with 124, with Andy Rouse 120, myself with 114, and Will Hoy with 112. The outside chance of him winning the title is quite slim, but anything can happen. As we remember last time we were at this circuit, a lot of things happened, a lot of calamity and a lot of catastrophe as well. Every single car pretty much retired after the end of lap 1. Hopefully that won't happen. It won't be a repeat performance as it was back then, but anything can happen. So far so good though, a few tests and everything seems to be quite stable. So with that, let's just get down onto the grid for the final round of the 1992 SO-RAC British Touring Car Championship from Silverstone Grand Prix. Now, for some strange reason, the qualifying results didn't save, so we've just been put in random positions. So the qualifying results, if you can call them that, are as follows. Steve Soper is on pole position with Tim Sugden in second, Tim Harvey and Jeff Allen third and fourth, with David Leslie and myself fifth and sixth, Keith O'Dore and Andy Rouse 7th and 8th, with Ray Bellman and Andy Middlehurst on row 5, Carl Jones and Will Hoy 11th and 12th, with Alan Menu and John Cleland right at the back in 13th and 14th, Ian Flux and Lawrence Bristow 15th and 16th, and at the back is Bobby Verdon Rowe. So here we go then, the finale of the 1992 season, and don't ask me why the qualifying results were messed up, but as you can see, it doesn't show any times on any of the drivers' standings, so no idea what's happened, but we'll go with it, I suppose. It's the last round of the season, anything can happen. So then, after a long year, it's all come down to this. And hopefully, fingers crossed, it will be a close race. We don't want any cars rolling, and if they do, apologies, it is out of my control, but we shall see how we get on. So, here we go then, after an entire year, the final round of the 1992 season is underway. And a bit of a poor start, I think we've got Andy Middlehurst alongside. I know that's Keith O'Dore, apologies. Just taking things very carefully, in case any cars decide to roll. No, so far so good, everyone seems to be behaving. Okay then, that was a lot cleaner than it was previously, to say the least. We seem to have had a run on O'Dore. Brake a bit too early for this corner, it does catch us out tiny little bit. Ooh, those bloody curbs. I thought we were going over then. Oh yeah, and there's a yellow flag, so someone has definitely gone over. We don't seem to perform very well on this track. The smaller version, then yeah, we're absolutely fine. This version, though, not so much. So coming up to the second lap, Tim Sugden leads, Jeff Allen, Steve Soper and Tim Harvey in fourth. There's been a lot of position swapping at the top end. Both Listerine BMWs hounding the top end. Now, there's still a yellow flag in Sector 2, so I don't think that car has been cleared away just yet. But fingers crossed it isn't in a dangerous position and can be removed safely without anyone else getting involved. Oh, and there goes another one. Yep, so the problems haven't completely been fixed. And I believe that was John Cleland that had rolled his car. And I've got a suspension problem from going into the back of Soper. Okay, so we're up into 4th. No, we're not. Still in 5th. And lap 3. Sugden, Allen, Harvey, and Soper. With myself bringing up 5th place. And something's happening in Sector 1. Yeah, I had a feeling something was still going to go wrong on this circuit. It's better than it was. I mean, you still got 15 runners after 2.5 laps. So that is a hell of a lot better than, say, 10 of those going out on lap 1. As was the case when we first tried to race here. Oh, and up on 2 wheels again, and there's the Vauxhall. He's just been clobbered by Jeff Allen, but it's actually put him back on his wheels again, so even though he's a lap down, John Cleland is back in it. Thanks to his teammate. But that's also moved Tim Harvey up into 2nd place overall. And he has one hand firmly on the title championship. Oh, too wide. So it's a drag race between me and Jeff Allen. And he wins because I had the wrong line. Thank God there's no grass on that section. Oh, and Steve Soper has got back as well, pushing me back down to 5th place. And the yellow flag has been removed from Sector 2. So it looks like they've got the car either cleaned up or it's off the circuit just enough to not cause any problems. Oh, no, 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 brake, 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 brake. And the car has indeed been removed from the circuit, so there you go, we have an official retirement. And I messed up that corner. I didn't expect it to come up. I was looking at the times in the top corner. That's absolutely fine. Alright, let's see if we can just get past Middlehurst and be done with it. Was actually quite nice and clean. Well, as clean as can be. Bit of door handle rubbing, but that's absolutely fine. Okay, lap 4. Tim Sugden leads Tim Harvey and Jeff Allen. Top 3 so far, so at this stage, Tim Harvey does have the championship. Oh, and speaking of which, Tim Harvey has gone wide and over goes Allen. Well, that was all a bit weird. So that might have damaged Tim Harvey's hopes. Never say die, though. We shall see. Now, ideally, you want to hug the curbs going into the corner to get the tightest line possible, but with the curbs here, for some reason, it just flips you over, so you have to be very, very careful to get a wider line than you're probably used to. And the car is going into the pits. That's one of the Listerine BMWs. I believe that might be Steve Soper. And Steve Soper is indeed in the pits, so that coming together has probably done some damage to his engine. Tim Harvey, though, he is still pushing on. Back up into 3rd place. Oh, and we got a car on its side. I believe that is either Will Hoy or Andy Rouse. Right, so Tim Harvey, he's back down to 4th, but he's still the championship leader. I've bloody done it again, gone a bit wide. Oh, sodding hell. Oh, sorry, Harvey. So it looks like we're going to have a car blocking the middle of the road, and Harvey did give me a bump there, pushing me a bit wide. So it's Andy Rouse, one of the title contenders, who was third in the points, has rolled his Carina, so he is out of contention. So it's down to Steve Soper, Tim Harvey, myself, and Will Hoy, because John Cleland is nowhere to be seen either. Luckily everyone gets past the Carina. Give him a little bump draft. Yo flag still in sector 1. They haven't cleared away Rouse's car, so it's still sitting stationary on its side in the middle of the corner. I'm going to go around the outside of Harvey, which I have done, and that's one of the Vauxhalls coming back up. I believe that might be the lapped car of John Cleland. Oh, shit, I didn't want that to happen. Shit, sorry, Will Hoy. I certainly did not want that to happen. I was looking in my mirrors behind me and I just missed my braking point completely. Got a bit of front end damage, so I've lost a bit of downforce. Get past the influx. Damage is definitely taking its toll now. Yeah, I got no turning ability now. The valence at the front has been ripped off. Let's have a quick look at the damage. It doesn't look too bad from the front, it looks fine. But it definitely feels like a lot of damage has been done. The rear end is a bit caved in, but that was from that contact from John Cleland. I'm 5 seconds behind Harvey. I think I can make that up though with the next couple of laps. Oh, come on, we've... Oh, no. God damn it. Come on, get going. Oh, and that was it. That was the final lap. Tim Harvey wins the race. Tim Sugden in second. With Ian Flux taking third. Ray Belm and myself in fifth. So that means Tim Harvey is the 1992 champion, as he was in 1992. Bloody hell. Yeah, I honestly didn't mean to go into the back of Will Hoy there. I was looking up in my mirrors and see who was behind me, and I just completely missed my braking point. So, yeah, that was unfortunate. Andy Rouse still on its side. But Will Hoy did recover. He finished in 7th, so that isn't too bad. But there we go. That is it. That is the final round of the championship. And, well, next year should hopefully be better. There's not going to be so many glitches. Hopefully, not with cars rolling, and if they do, it'll probably be as a result of an accident, not because the game has glitched, so here we go then. This is the final results from the race of Silverstone. Tim Harvey takes 24 points with Tim Sugden in second, Ian Flux, Ray Belm, myself in fifth, Keith O'Dore and Will Hoy. Andy Middlehurst takes 2 points. Let's have a look at the official standings. 2 retirements, Jeff Allen and David Leslie retired, both in Vauxhall Cavaliers. John Cleland finishes 14th in the end. He was 2 laps down with Andy Rouse. Not marked down as retired, but he finishes 5 laps down in pretty much last place, 15th. So there we go, and let's see the final points championship standings. And I finished 3rd in the championship. So that isn't all bad, I suppose. Final points championship standings. Tim Harvey wins the championship with 152 points. Steve Soper, 124. Oh, I was 2 points behind Soper. I would have actually claimed second if I didn't mess up. Andy Rouse and Tim Sugden We're tied for 4th with 120 points. Will Hoy finishes 6th in the end. John Cleland finishes 7th in the point standings. David Leslie, Ray Belm, Jeff Allen, Ian Flux, Alan Menu, Carl Jones, and Keith O'Dore, Bobby Verden-Rowe, Andy Middlehurst, and Lawrence Bristow finishes last with 10 points to his name. And the Constructors' Championship points, BMW wins the Drivers' and Manufacturers' Championships, with Vauxhall taking second with 268 points to 36 for Toyota, and I scored on my lonesome 122 points for Peugeot, with Nissan with 42. And there we go. That is it. Championship has been completed. Well, all I can say is I really do hope you enjoyed this entire series. I actually thoroughly enjoyed taking part and pretty much organising this championship. And yeah, I've had a lot of suggestions for next year. Whether to do, an entire season in a matter of a couple of weeks, or to do the championship again going throughout the entire year, as is more realistic. I prefer doing things more realistic and authentic, so to speak. But this is the last time, for the touring cars at least, that we'll be using Race 07. I will be doing the World Touring Car Championship using this game, obviously. But for the British Touring Cars and Super Touring entirely, it will be done on GTR 2. So we're going to a completely new game. Everything has been organised already and set up for that. And next year I will not be racing in the Peugeot. No, I will be driving, as I mentioned in one of the other previous videos, I'll be driving for my own team in a new car and new livery. And yeah, it looks really, really good. I shall probably leave a teaser for you before the end of the video. So again, what a fantastic season. And it came down to the final race, and Tim Harvey wins the championship, just as he did back in 1992. So, yeah, let me know what you thought, and if you're looking forward to next year, because I am. I certainly am. Especially after the things I've learned over the last few months anyway, regarding GTR2 and the mod and its progression and everything like that. So, yeah, really, really looking forward to it. So, yeah, I think I will leave it here for now. This will be the last sign-off for the British Touring Cars on Race 07. So, thank you very, very, very much for watching. And again, let me know if you've enjoyed. And I will see you next year for the 1993 British Touring Car Championship. So, I hope you join me again then. And I will see you on the track hopefully soon. So, thank you very much for watching. And take very, very good care.